ever miss this live broadcast, you can always catch the replay or even go back and review past replays of Magical Monday manifestations on my YouTube channel. Please, if you do decide to check that out, also hit that like and subscribe. I sound like all of the what do you call them people? Millennials. Please like and subscribe. But if you are on my YouTube, please go ahead and like and subscribe if you do check that out. And let's get started with today, Magical Monday Manifestation. So good to see you all this morning. Hi, my name is Valorie Lewis. I see some possibly new to me names. So if this is your first time, hello and welcome. I'll be opening the chat here in just a moment, but it's not open yet. So I am a psychic medium. I started my spiritual journey as far as modalities with tarot, and I've been doing Magical Monday manifestations for almost 6 years now. What we do is we come together for a card pull for the collective, and the collective means you. So primarily when I pull in energies, I pull on those who are present during the live. I also know that Spirit is going to help me deliver messages for anyone who might be watching the recording on YouTube. And then I also pull on messages for just the collective as a whole, all of us, all humankind as a whole. But those who are on the live, because your energy is here and present with me on the live, I tend to gravitate towards those energies first and foremost. So with that being said, while I talk a little bit more here, I invite you all to get settled in and think about what you would like to receive today. Clarity, guidance, just general messages. You just want to get a beat on what's going on. Or if you have something more specific, more personal, just concentrate on that, hold that intention, send that out to the universe. And I'll talk a little bit about the flow of today's event as you all do that on your own. So we start out with a card pull. We'll start out with tarot cards, and then we'll move into oracle cards, weaving Spirit's messages in between the cracks as we go along. Any channel messages that come through from Spirit, I will definitely relay to the group today. And then after that portion of card pulling, we also move into a individual, it's kind of a lottery style thing where I'll do a one card pull for a few participants. I don't usually have enough time to do everyone, but I do try to pick out those that Spirit guides me to who might need a little bit of extra guidance or support today. So you have a chance to receive a one card reading. And then after that, we do a mini activation, an energy activation. I don't know what the energy activation is until we get into the reading, and Spirit will say, this thing that you just pulled a card on, activate that. So we'll do a little energy activation to close everything out at the end of today's event. So welcome everyone. I am going to go ahead and open up the chat. Give me just a moment to do that. Un momento. Oh, my chat's a little different here. How do I switch my chat back to normal chat? One moment. Okay, I think I figured it out. Zoom got an upgrade and I'm trying to figure out my way around places. All right, the chat is open. You can see over in the chat where Jacqueline has already dropped some things. Oh, before we get started, I want to mention coming to Kansas City live and in person is yours truly. July 26th, Saturday, July 26th, I'll be doing a one-person show called Can't Make This Shift Up. Tickets went on sale June 1st, and there is an early bird special throughout the month of June. So please take advantage of that. Get your tickets early. And if you're not in the Kansas City area, don't worry, I got you, because we're also doing a virtual presentation of the show as well. So you can buy virtual tickets and participate over Zoom. I'm pretty sure Zoom is the client we'll be using. So go ahead and purchase those as well. And the link is over there in the chat. All right, let's get started with today's reading. Hopefully you've already tuned in, got your questions, your answers, your questions your intention sets. The deck that I'm using, we're going to start with Tarot. The deck that I'm using is Tarot of Dragon, also called Wisdom from the Dragon Realms. And let's pull our card. Spirit, what do you need us to know collectively about these energies and about our path forward? Who's been feeling these energies lately? I think a better question, an easier question is, has anyone not felt these energies lately? Because then I'll probably only get one or two hands because these energies have been off the chain. What is going on? All right, so I've got all of my cards here. And apparently I have my cards upside down because they're all reversals, and I know that can't be possible. I pulled 4 cards, so let's get started. I'm going to spotlight myself so you all can see the cards more easily. Let's do that. Oh, I like this one. So we're starting the week off with the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is the card that I say is the you are ready for whatever comes next. That's the easy, breezy, fast, and pleasy. I don't know. I was going to say cheesy, but it's not cheesy. Easy, breezy, fast, and pleasant, meaning for this card, you are ready for whatever comes next. But let's talk a little bit more about this card. And I want to see what this particular author has to say about this card, the 3 of Wands. I love this book so much. I've showed it to you before, but I love it because it's got a full page color image of the card. All right, 3 of Wands. There are times when the life of dragons intersects the world of humans. And we can see that in the card, the humans being in the boats. In a castle overlooking a sunlit fjord, an imposing dragon has taken up residence. In years long past, remembering humans took the land from her. She took it back. Now, paws crossed contentedly, she rests on wand-lit battlements, dreaming of conquest and voyages, of success the likes of which no human could imagine. Down in the fjord, a trio of dragon-prowed longships sail home from the sea, heavy with gold and gems, treasure fit for their liege dragon. Oh, maybe those are dragon ships. I'm a bit confused. Strength and nobility without arrogance. Strength and nobility without arrogance. Acknowledge help received. Accept it with grace. Excuse me. Ooh. All your intricate planning and hard labors are a thing of the past. You are playing a long game, and now is the time to be a word that chokes me up. Patient. I don't like that word. Mere dinghies sent out to sea will return as floating dragons. Mere dinghies sent out to sea will return as floating dragons. Another way of saying that is the seeds that you planted long ago, those seeds that you worked hard, that you toiled for, that you tilled the ground, that you nurtured the ground, those seeds are beginning to bloom. So the hard work, putting it in the ground, finding the seed, tilling it, tending to it, that's over. They're beginning to bloom. This is destiny. Wait for it to unfold. Beginning to bloom, not full grown, beginning to bloom. So I like this. 3 of Wands. Along with the message from the book that we just read, it's also a message that you are ready for this week. You are ready for what comes next. You have prepared. You've done the work. Now it's time for you to sit back, enjoy, allow, receive. Move into receiving mode, into confidence that you're ready for what's coming next. Confidence, shine brightly. Confidence, manifest with confidence is our theme for this month. So we've got that going on. All right, so that was the 3 of Wands starting our week out. Isn't it great that Spirit is telling us you're ready for what comes next? Now let's see what's coming next. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups is about balance. It's also about water energy, intuition, emotions. I really like the emotions is what I'm feeling into for the meaning for this card, and the balance. Those 2 words are coming forward for me from Spirit. So if you've been having a topsy-turvy time, If things have been unsettling for you, just know that this week, with the you being ready for what comes next and a little bit of those energies settling down. What I'm getting from spirit is not a full on, oh, sound of angels singing and peace. I'm not getting that kind of balance, emotional balance. I'm getting the kind of, if you've been in chaos, this is you feeling like, oh, at least my feet are on the ground. Might be standing on shaky ground, but at least my feet are back on the ground. I'm not being tossed around in the ethers or swirling in some thunderstorm or some tornado. At least I'm touching ground again. So that beginning feeling of starting to find our balance is what I'm sensing, not full on, I'm balanced and I'm calm, but just I'm starting to find my balance. I can feel my feet on the ground again. Things are starting to shape up. I'm going to walk through this week with more confidence and find my balance this week. Next card, the devil. The devil card. See those shackles on this dragon? The devil card, when it represents shackles, those are self-imposed. This card is asking you to examine, what have you shackled yourself to? Maybe beliefs that aren't working, maybe old patterns that you're trying to break free of, maybe stories that aren't serving you, your interpretation of the world that is not serving you. But it's true, Valorie. It's true. These things in my life, I'm not making this shit up. It's true. Okay, first of all, you're making all the shit up. You're making everything up. You're making your life up. You're making reality up. So if you're making a truth up that is not serving you, change the way you look at it or change the story about it. It is true that I am 5'8". That's a truth. You can pull out a measuring stick and measure me and it will say 5'8". That's a truth. So we're not talking about things that are irrefutable truths. We're talking about, how do I incorporate that truth into my life? And can I also give myself a pat on the back for manifesting a life where I get to be 5'8"? Am I looking at that as a blessing or as a curse? So think about the things in your life that you call truth, especially those things that you say, this is a truth, this is something I can't change about myself or about my life. And ask yourself, if it's something that you cannot change, is it something that is causing you trapped? Because you can still look at those things that you consider unchangeable truths and change your perception. If I have moved through my entire life saying 5'8" is not tall enough, 5'8" is not tall enough, and that's the story I've told myself, I have limited myself in so many ways based on my perception of my truth. So is there a truth that you can change the perception around, or is there a truth that maybe is not a truth that you can change? Either way, it's going to benefit you if you can identify those things that have you shackled, that have you stuck in patterns, that have you feeling like you can't do something, that have you feeling less than. Identify what those are. This is an invitation to free yourself from those binds. And that is a major arcana card. So we're talking about things that are going to affect all areas of our life. So look at all areas of your life. Where are you not feeling things manifest? Where are you saying, I wish I had this, I can't do this, man, this thing is hard? Those are the things that Spirit is asking you to look at and try your best to free yourself from, or at least shift your perception enough so that those shackles start to loosen. Maybe you can't completely free yourself in the course of 5-7 days, but you can start to loosen those shackles. You can start to look for the key to unlock yourself from those shackles by finding ways to look at your life in more positive light. And then the last card from the tarot is, let's see if we can get it on there without the glare, is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. The knights in the tarot represent action. So after we get these messages about things that we need to work on, you're ready for what comes next. You're going to start to feel some balance. What can you release? What can you shift to remove the shackles from your life? Then we move into action after we've done those things. The Knight of Pentacles. I love this so much for Manifestation Monday because Pentacles are about manifestations in a see it, touch it, feel it, taste it way. Manifestations are all over the place. Some manifestations are energetic, some are thought forms, Some are physically manifested in front of us. The computer, the laptop, the phone that is in front of you is a physical manifestation. And Pentacles talks to those things. Pentacles talks to the money in our bank account, the lover in our bed, the car we drive, the clothes we're wearing, what is physically manifested that we place value upon or that is necessary for us to move in this world in a more pleasing way. And the Knight is asking for us to take action. What action can you take this week in relation to your manifestations? Is there something you've been saying I don't have time to do? Is there an activity or an action in this real world? Not a sit and think about it, not a sit and meditate. There's plenty of time for that. But Spirit right now is giving you a message about taking action in this manifested world. So what can you take action on? Is there a phone call you can make? Is there an email you can send? Is there a book you can read? That's still physical. What can you take action on to move the needle in your manifestation journey? Let's see if there's any additional information because I'm being led to read from the book on this one. Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Where are you? Rippling with earth power, a valiant dragon hovers above field and heath. Despite being airborne, there is a stillness to him, as if not even a cyclone could shift him from his place in the heavens. Captured in the dragon's pentacle ages is the sun-reflected golden rains on the land and life below. Good Lord, that was a hard sentence for me to read. Okay, so basically the pinnacle is shiny and it's reflecting the sun's light down below. I don't know why they didn't just say it that way. All these big words on a Monday morning. A doe and her mate welcome the blessing. Today they are safe under the dragon's protective eye. Tomorrow may have a different story to tell. Deliberate and steady as a flow of lava, the Knight of Pentacles represents earth touched by fire. And like lava, though slow to act, once in motion, it is an unstoppable force. He is resolute and loyal, the epitome of moral rectitude, and acts far older than his years. Under the influence of the Knight, you move through the world at a decidedly conservative pace. We got all these words that I do not like. Slow to act, conservative pace, patience from the other card. Spirit is telling us to slow down. If you like to slow down, do it anyway this week, because I feel like the bigger message is you're moving so fast you might miss something. It's not about slowing down because they want your manifestations to slow down. It's about slowing down to be more aware of your energy, aware of your thoughts, aware of the world around you. And in that slowing down, your manifestations speed up. In you slowing down enough to focus, your manifestations speed up in their manifesting. Yeah, I said that right. Okay, I had to check myself. So that's what Spirit's saying. All these words about slowing down is about us slowing down enough to receive, and our manifestations are not slowing down. That's not what Spirit is saying. That's not what I'm receiving. That's not what I'm getting. All right. Making change through a revolution, but not making change, not through revolution, but evolution. It is the natural way. Your word is your bond. Your worth ethic is not only productive, but beyond reproach. Commit to doing your best, but take care not to become obsessive or perfectionist about it. Though inclined to be stoic, verging on the austere, beware. It is an extreme look, even for someone as mature as the Knight. It can seep into everything you do and damage even the most perfect life. Inclined to be stoic, verging on the austere. Let's not do that. It's saying don't be extreme about it. It's saying be casual, be in the allowing, be in the receiving mode, but also recognize that now is the time to act. And the action that Spirit is asking us to take with all of these words about slowing and conservative pace is the action is be aware of what you're focusing on manifesting. That's first one that I received. The second message is be aware of your energy. and your energy very closely to your thoughts. So, what are you feeling energetically? What are you thinking? And where is that focused? Because if you can become more aware of that and channel it more towards what you want and what you don't want, then your manifestations will speed up. All right, so that's what we have for Tarot. Be present. Yes, I like that as well. Be present. Can you be in the now? Can you stop worrying about the future or stressing about what's happened? Can you be in the now? Because the now is where Spirit is asking us to settle into. All right, so that was the Tarot. I still have a little catch in my throat. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, I bet it's allergies. I bet it's allergies. I was outside yesterday. Okay. Where do you want us to go, Spirit, for our Oracle cards? Messages from the Oracle cards. The first deck we're going to go to is Divine Circus Oracle cards from Alana Fairchild. Divine Circus. Let's see. Oh, somebody just got their altar set up. I like that. I'm just checking the notes over here. Thank you, Jacqueline, for putting all of those links and notes in there. The energy feels quiet today. Is that just me, or do y'all sense that too? Does it feel a little more settled? Maybe that's that Two of Cups energy. Maybe that's what I'm picking up on. A little set, and I'm not talking about the script quiet. That's a good thing considering how topsy-turvy things have been recently. I like this card, Voice of an Angel. Let me see if I can get the glare off of it. Voice of an Angel. Card number 13. Oh, we have Friday the 13th this week. Just in case y'all are as calendar challenged as I am. Friday the 13th this week. Does anybody view that as a sacred day? I do. I just feel there's more magic around that date and that number. All right, card number 13, Voice of an Angel. This is the italicized. A wants to be expressed creatively in the world. Whatever it is, a conversation you need to have, a truth stated, a song to be sung, or a book to be written, honor your voice. Maybe that's the action of the Knight of Pentacles that you can put into practice. Know that it is inspired and can help you, and can help not only your spiritual growth, but support others on their path. So that was just the italicized version portion of this card. Let's see what the main message of this card is. When the oracle of the voice of an angel appears, you are being given two pieces of guidance. Firstly, your idea, intuition, or imagination is not off base, but spot on for your own unique life journey. You are tapping into pure inspiration, and the divine muse of creativity is blessing you. If you feel blocked or are uncertain about how to direct your creativity, the universe is letting you know you are being sent a muse, the inspiration you need to find your own true voice. Ooh, I love that. Secondly, you're being asked to have trust, courage, and what? Confidence in yourself. Confidence is our word for those in the membership this month. Confidence in yourself, and to follow through on the gift of an idea that has been given to you. This is not a time to keep quiet, play it safe, hold yourself back, or allow others to step up and speak for you. It is your time to speak your truth, to express yourself, to have confidence in your own ideas and inspirations, and confidence in your own ideas and inspirations and in your own voice. This oracle also confirms that the time has come, or very soon will, for those ideas to transform into physical reality. There's that Knight of Pentacles energy, transforming into physical reality. They will require action in the physical world, Knight of Pentacles again. And therefore, you will attract opportunities to bring what started as a wonderful idea into material reality. Oh, I love this tie into that energy of the Knight of Pentacles. If you want to manifest something and you have already been working to that end, voice of an angel confirms that this is going to happen. What a beautiful card for our Magical Monday manifestations. You will sing your own soul song in whatever way is true for you. Love it. Voice of an angel. Where have you been holding your voice back, quieting your voice, not shining your light? This is time for you to do that. I'm going to close out with the affirmation that it offers. My voice is clear and true. I speak, create, and express from an authentic place within me. Voice of an angel. I like it. I like it. All right. So that was from Divine Circus Oracle cards. Let's see. What deck do you want us to go to next? Spirit, messages do you have for us? Interesting choice because I don't often pull from this card. Star Code, you can't even see it. Star Code Astro deck. Star Code Astro Oracle deck. I usually only pull from this deck when I'm trying to understand a words, Valorie. Astrological theme or message, or when there's astrological messages coming in. Oh, maybe I should look up, is there a card in here about chaos in the ethos? Because I do feel like a lot of the astrological placements are responsible for the energies that we've been feeling. Not to mention, there's been a lot of solar flares. I think that's what we call them. A lot of solar flares going on. All right, here's our card. Ooh, 11th house, community. 11th house, community. Card number 49. Let's see what the message is for us today. If your chart were a village map, the 11th house would be the community center, with rooms for small meetings and great gatherings, also serving the town council or state senate. The 11th house is a place to meet old friends and make new ones, and a place to work as a team, share a song, and collaborate for the common good. It includes all our collective experiences, meetings, circles, protest marches, group meditations, sobriety meetings, social gatherings, and teamwork. Here's the message asking us what it's asking us to do. Look for the answer to your question among your social circles, spiritual circles, and work cohorts. Enjoy your posse. It's a very long message, so I'm just going to focus on the highlights of this message, which is saying you have helpers. Are you employing your helpers? Are you asking those in your social circles, in your spiritual circles, your friends, your work circles for help? Is there a problem at work that is your responsibility to solve and you just can't solve it and you don't want to ask anybody? Guess what? Spirit is saying, ask somebody. Will you please stop trying to be a badass all alone? Ask somebody. Is there a spiritual question that you're pondering, or maybe a block that you feel like we all create our own blocks, but a block that you feel like you're challenged by and that you can't overcome? You have a whole spiritual circle. You've got one right here on Tarot Unicorns and Coffee. Are you asking your helpers for help? That's what this message is about. 11th house community. Let's see. Is there anything else? Healthy community. This is just a little snippet. Healthy community and strong teams are made up of a wonderful bouquet of unique individuals, and you are one of those unique individuals. So also be available for others when they come to you and ask you for help. Speaking of community, I think I put a link that I'm going to ask Jacqueline to drop. If you are looking for a community, if you have questions, if you have something going on and you would like that community support, of course, you can always contact me on all my socials. I'm on all those socials, but also I have created an online community, which is very Facebook-esque. Can I say that without getting into contraband? Without getting Chastised for taking the Facebook name. Yes, I think I can. Oh, y'all, I'm struggling with completing my sentences today. I don't know if y'all have noticed. My ND brain is my neurospicer brain is off the charts. Community. If you are looking for a community, an online community, a social place where you can post, share, have comments, interactions with, Terrell Unicorns and Coffee has that. It might not be easily available for you to find, but it's there. And Jacqueline's going to drop the link for us all real soon here. Let's see. I want to go to another deck. Oh, I know what we're also going to go to. I'm going to go to Moonology Manifestations. We're going to stay with the astrological theme and see what is coming up for us. Tomorrow we have the Sagittarius moon. There's an event on that if you're interested. Let's see what spirit. Well, let's go straight to the Sagittarius moon. Let's do that. Let's see what the Sagittarius full moon has for us. If we just go straight to that. See the big picture. At this point, your best bet is to be the bigger person in whatever situation is on your mind, which is interesting because for a Sagittarius to not be petty, that is a challenge, let me tell you. But it's asking us to be the bigger person. If harsh words have been exchanged, this card comes with a gentle suggestion to diffuse the upset with some humor. Oh, I'm good at that. The world is your oyster when you draw this card. For those of y'all that don't know, the reason why I'm identifying with this personally is because I'm Sagittarius, and I strongly identify with Sagittarius. So I love when we have Sagittarius full moons or new moons. This world is your oyster when you draw this card, but you need to find balance, there's that word again, between where you are and where you want to be. It may be that you need to do some more research before you move closer to whatever it is you want. When you're manifesting, the journey of discovery can be as empowering as dreaming the big dream. Here's the manifesting balance. Find a balance between saying what needs to be said and saying too much. Manifesting mindset. One thing is for sure, having an open mind will serve you well now. Talk to people about your issues and get a view of the bigger picture, which is just not saying if you need to find a different perspective. Another affirmation, manifesting affirmation. I know that I am blessed and I love my life within that knowing. I know that I am blessed and I love my life within that knowing. All right, so those are our cards for today. Let me see. It's only 11:34. I think we have time for a couple more oracle cards. And this is Rebel Deck, the oracle with attitude, just like me. The oracle with attitude. Everybody gets to have a little bit of attitude under this Sagittarius energy, because that's what we are all about. Let's see. Let's pull a couple of cards from this deck. Spirit, what does this group need to know about manifesting, about path forward, about this week? I got 3 cards for you. Oh, this is not me. This is not me. I promise this is not me. I'm just the messenger. You look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. Fact. Hold on. Let me get it up here. You're a hot mess. Fact. Clean yourself up. Okay, this is valid because if you've been feeling those energies, if you've been dealing with those energies, if you've been on a roller coaster ride based on the energies, you probably do look like a shit show, but in the best way. You're still very pretty, but this is just that pause. How are you going to clean yourself up? You got to pause. You got to look in the mirror, reflection, clean yourself up energetically. All right, what's the other card? Let's see. Oh, you being shady. You being shady. And I feel like when we get these cards, it's about you being this way with yourself. Now, if you being this way with somebody else, I don't think you'd be in my group right now. So this is about you being shady with yourself. What are you lying to yourself about? What are you trying to hide from yourself? What are you avoiding? Is there some task that you keep telling yourself you'll do later? That's being shady with yourself because you know good and damn well you need to do it now. So what are you procrastinating about? All of that could fall under the topic of you being shady with yourself. Watch out. Shit could be ugly. Shit could get ugly. That's if you don't straighten your act up and start being more honest with yourself, being more self-aware. Let's see what the other card is. Oh, I love it. Love. Love. Give some, get some. It'll cheer your ass up. I love that Spirit starts off by telling us you look like a shit show, you're being shady, and then it's like, okay, maybe that's a bit harsh. Let's end with just love. Okay, Spirit. That's what I be. Spirit be trying to listen. Spirit, I love you, but you be on one too. Don't be trying to be up there acting all holier than thou. You be on one too, talking about I'm a shit show and then trying to be like, but I love you. I love you too, but damn, can we be a little bit nicer? All right, inner fucking peace. A set of 60 irreverent cards. What else do we need to know? Look at that cute little fox. 0 fucks given. And you're cute as hell. What? Okay, so the metaphysical, energetical. I tell you, my words. I don't know what's happening. I like that word though, energetical. The energetical message about this card, 0 fox given. When spirit gives us that message, when we interpret it from that lens, it's asking you, where is your energy being wasted? Where are you giving fucks where fucks do not deserve to be given? You need to put yourself on a fucks budget. You need to allocate your fucks more efficiently. You're wasting your energy. I'm going to read one more card because this feels like it lines up with the other message. A wise woman once said, fuck this shit, and lived happily ever after. And the other card, the other side says, seriously. Okay, so she has decided to not give fucks where fucks are not needed. And she said, fuck this shit, and walked away. That's what some of us need to do this week with us finding balance. Part of that balance is figuring out where we have leaky energy. Are we sending energy to conversations when the conversation could have been an email? Are we sending energy to too many things and too many stuff going on in our life, and we're not saving enough energy for the important stuff, for the joy, for the fun, for the laughs? That's what we should be spending our energy on, because that shit just multiplies. Are we spending our energy on stressing, worry, doubt, fear, all of those things that don't add to but subtract from our life? Or are we spending our energy on things that actually add to and multiply our life? That's what we need to be thinking about and contemplating on this fine Monday. All right, now I do think we have the activation. I think I need to make sure I have that card pulled back out. The activation is going to be about fuck allocation. The activation is going to be about making sure your energy has been called back to you, taking account of that energy, feeling where that energy is, and then consciously being aware of where you are going to send your energy today and throughout the week. That's what we're going to activate at the end of today's event. But right now, we're going to get into the individual one card reading. So let's see you over in chat. I'm going to ask you to stay. Pick me if you would like a one card reading. I will let Spirit intuitively choose from those who want a one card reading today. And also, while you're at it, put over in chat one thing that manifested for you last week. Wasn't there supposed to be a check-in? We were supposed to check back on something energetically, and I don't remember what I said I was going to check back on y'all with last week, but I remember it was something. So if you would like to share with the group one thing that manifested for you from last week, I would love that. And then let's see. We do have some pick-me's over there. Okay, great. Let's go with Charlie first. Charlie, I'm going to pull one card. This is not a tarot card because that is not the deck that I was drawn to pull from. This is another oracle card. Ooh, where are we going with this? This is an oracle card from the deck called Believe in Your Own Magic from Amanda Lovelace. And the card we have is Voyage. Oh, look at the mermaid. Is that a mermaid tail out in the water? I think it is. Voyage. You already have all the answers. You already have all the answers. So oracle deck, so we will go to the book on this one. That is card number 34. You already have all the answers, and the fact that she's looking out over sea reminds me very much of the Three of Wands, which is you're ready for whatever comes next. But the Three of Wands is also a depiction of someone looking out over the water. All right. You've been feeling lost for a while now, wandering through your life aimlessly, searching everywhere for meaning and never coming up with anything of sustenance. That's the problem. You keep searching for answers outside yourself when all the answers can be found within. Can be found within if you take the time to look. You need a spiritual mentor, and at this time in your life, that person needs to be you. Ooh, I like that card. Okay. Even if you didn't fully identify with the first part, because I'm not feeling that fully it describes you, feeling lost, wandering aimlessly, searching everywhere for meaning, that part, but not the searching, wandering aimlessly or feeling lost. I'm not feeling that as a strong bead for your energy right now, Charlie, but I know we all go through periods where we feel that way. So I know you can resonate with that message and understand where it's coming from. But the part about you being your own light and you have the answers within, seek and turn within those answers, turn within for those answers. That's the part that is really meant for you. So I love that. It did for a while. I like that, Charlie. Okay. Somebody said, oh, I love that. Somebody said I was working on manifesting a healthier lifestyle and I've had beautiful weather to go walking every day. Oh, I didn't start my walking last week. Like I said, I was going to start my walking last week. Maybe I'm the problem. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Remember when I said those things that you said you're going to do and you don't do? It's me. That's what okay. I got the message. Thank you, Spirit. Thanks for calling me out. Julie, you're up next. Julie, I am going to do a tarot card for you, but I'm going to switch up the decks. We're going to go to Light Seers Tarot. Julie is a tarot reader as well. I am subscribed to Julie's YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, you might want to check that out. Julie, you're going to have to put that over in chat for the people. But let's see what, what I was going to pull one card because I said it was the one card pull, and Spirit said, I don't know your numbers. And so Julie has two cards for her message. Oh, I like both of these. The first one is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands represents challenges and opportunities. There is currently a challenge to your inner strength, that wands, that fire energy. What is rearing its head as a challenge to you? And how can you instead view it as an opportunity? That's the first message. And the Chariot. I like this because this is saying move ahead anyway. The message I'm getting from the Chariot card is I'm looking at these two horses, black and white. For me, when I read the Chariot card from this deck, the black and the white horse represent opposing forces, represent opposites, represent two things. Two of these things are not like the other. Remember that song from Sesame Street? I'm singing it wrong. But it represents two things that do not match, but yet they are still moving this chariot forward. So this is the idea of even when we have challenges or even when we have things that do not seem like they're going to work together, we still have spirit. This is going to help you move through whatever this challenge is. Whatever you are facing that has you feeling like you are at a standstill, Spirit is saying, it's not what you think. You can still move. And when you start moving, the solutions will start coming. And when you start acting on inspired action, the pathway will clear. But if you don't move, if you don't take action, if you just stand there and say, I am blocked, you will continue to be blocked. So that's the message there. Who else do we have? I like all of this. I like all of the chat. Tina, who have I pulled for? Charlie? Oh, it's only two, and my brain is like,
Charlie and
Charlie
Julie.
and Julie. Yes. Oh my God. What is happening? Okay, Charlie and Julie. And who did I just say I was going to? Tina. Tina, you're up
Yes.
next. All right, Tina. I'm going to go back to the dragon deck, but know that if this is 74 cards because I'm not shuffling back in the 4 cards that we pulled for the collective. Tina, your card is more action, Tina, the Knight of Wands. So you already have the collective Knight of Pentacles that everybody got, and you also have the Knight of Wands. For you, Tina, Spirit is saying, this is how I want you to move and take action throughout your week. I want you to tap into what lights you up. Where is your fire energy? Maybe do some solar plexus work or some root chakra or sacral energy work. Sacral, I think, is where we get our fire from, either sacral or mhm, mhm, the other one, solar plexus. Either one of those. Maybe do some chakra work if you need to open that up and feel that fire again. Maybe you already know where that fire is. Maybe you already know what's lighting you up. Those things that you keep trying to put on the back burner, thinking it's going to stay warm. Nope, it's been back there too long. It's about to burn. You need to pull it forward and do something. You need to act on it. So figure out for you, your action needs to be motivated by what lights you up, what excites you, what makes you feel inspired and motivated. Those are the things that Spirit wants you to take action on this week. All right. And Jessie. Jessie's girl. All right. I don't know why that song popped in my head, but it did. Jessie, hi. Hello, lovely. Your car. Oh my God, you guys. It's almost a, what do you call that? 4 of a kind. It's almost 4 of a kind. We got 3 of a kind because it's another fucking night. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, Jessie. This message for you, how you will move through this week and take action this week. You have a gabillion, trillion, thousand fold extra plus infinity thoughts going on in your brain. And this Knight of Swords, look, that's all the thoughts. Look at that cyclone. This Knight of Swords is saying you also have the ability to grab that sword. See that sword? And cut through the confusion of which one do I act on first. You have the ability, you have the clarity. There is a way to cut through the mess of the trillion, billion, quadrillion ideas that you have and pick one. And here's another message. Pick one and move forward. And the ones that are not meant for you will fall away. And the ones that are meant for you will line up. You don't have to do it all. You just have to pick one and move forward. And the next one will line up. And the ones that aren't meant for you will fall away. And you'll begin to have clarity when you begin to move. That's why it's a knight. Knights represent action. All right, so I'm gonna put that one to the side too. I wonder if we can get 4 of a kind. I wonder if we can get another night. Let's see. Where are we at on time? Oh, we got time. We got more than enough time. Let me see who else. Oh, Kathy. Kathy M. Kathy, we're also going from Dragon Realm. Mm-hmm. Kathy, you've got a lot going on. How do I know? Because I tried to pull 1 card and then it was like, nope, pull 2. And then it was like 3. And then I was like, okay, Spirit, we're not pulling that many cards. But when I get the nudge to pull that many cards, that tells me you've got a lot going on and you need, not need, you're seeking guidance on a lot of different things. different plates spinning, different messages for each one of those plates. But let's see. Let me reshuffle this deck and ask for Spirit. Can you give us one message to rule them all? Can you give us one message that can apply in multiple ways? Oh, there we go. That was quick when I asked it that way. Sire of Wands. Ooh, we got some good energy. Sire of Wands is the King of Wands. I'm going to go to the book on this one because that's a very striking image, and I want to see what this book has to say specifically about that energy for you today. One moment, please. All right. Sunset, sunset warms the sky behind three fiery volcanoes, thundering and alive. This is the realm of the Sire of Wands. He is a dragon of daring heart and gentle motion. His face is intelligent and regal, eyes steady and radiant as he surveys his mountain wire. Though folded back, his wings ripple with energy. If he chose, he'd be afloat in the flick of a wyvern's tail. Like a royal torque talisman of magical protection, two fire salamanders burn around his neck. Oh, that's what those are. Salamanders are the sign, are fire sprites, so they represent fire in the tarot. Okay, let's get to your message. Boop, boop, boop. He is fire behaving as air, sunlight and lightning, a natural leader with the proud, bold heart of a dragon. He teaches by example and inspires with dynamic magnetism. He wins admiration for his confidence, there's that word again, and fearless strength. Being Sunfire, the Sire of Wands, can believe he is the center of the universe. You are the center of the universe, Kat. We are all the center of our own universes. And when we start acting like it, we start claiming all of those things that are ours. Sire of Wands, the only additional message I have for you is this is action. Again, masculine king energy represents action in the tarot, but this is mastery, mastery of action. So there's your message, Kathy. Got it. Got it. All right. Got some message from my co-mod. And I think we got time for maybe a couple more. Kathy received that message. All right. I love it. I am trying to find my way to the pick me statement. So give me just a moment. Renee, we're going to go with Renee. Renee, I'm going to pull a card for you. And that card, we're going to go back to, why did I put that deck back on my deck, back on my bookshelf? We're going to go back to the Light Seers Tarot for you, Renee. Spirit, what messages do we have for Renee this Monday that can help guide her or support her throughout this week? Here we go. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. I love when we get this during Magical Monday manifestations because Pentacles energy is about manifesting. And this Ace of Pentacles is saying something new, something fresh is starting to bloom in your life. Look, the roots, this little seed has started to sprout little roots. It's not even in the dirt yet, but it's starting to grow and they're holding it. So this is something that is important to you that is beginning to grow roots. I feel like you might be aware of it. You might be hoping and wishing and praying. And this is Spirit's message to you that yes, it is. It's energetic right now. It does feel very much like it's energetic. It feels like if you're asking for, I don't know, if you're asking for a lunch meat sandwich for lunch right now, maybe you don't have the bread. Maybe you don't know what lunch meat you're going to go on it. But this Ace of Pentacles is coming to you to say, energetically, things are already moving in your favor. Energetically, Spirit is already putting the lunch meat on sale at your favorite grocery store. You still need to take action to get to the store to figure out that it's on sale. But energetically, Spirit is already working on your behalf, and you're going to begin to see it a little bit later in the week. It's the message that I'm getting. So Ace of Pentacles, that one was for you. All right, let's go ahead and do our energy activation here before we close out. Let me take this off so I can see the whole group. And like I said, what we're going to activate is our fuck allocation, our energy allocation for the week. So if it is comfortable for you, I invite you to go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to do some visualization here. And so I want you to imagine that you are standing in a field, in a beautiful, fertile field. The dirt beneath your feet is dark and black, rich with nutrients. The soil is ready for whatever you want to plant, for whatever you want to bring to life. But first of all, you need the seeds to plant. And you reach into your pocket and you pull out a handful of seeds. And these seeds represent all of your energy. A lot of these seeds are seeds for weeds, seeds for things that will choke the life out of what you are trying to bring to manifestation. Some of these seeds are seeds you picked up. They're not labeled. You don't even know what they are, but you just keep carrying them around because you don't want to let them go. And some of these seeds are things you don't really need, but they're in there. Now is your time to hold these seeds in your hand and to begin sorting them out. Take the ones that are weeds, limiting beliefs, restrictions, challenges, mean things you say to yourself, and throw them away. Get rid of them. Take the seeds that you just picked up. You don't even know what they are. You've just been carrying them around from one place to the next place. I don't know why I feel this way. I don't know why I always think these thoughts. This really isn't helping me, but it's not really holding me back. Take those seeds and just put them back in your pocket. You don't need those. We're not going to plant those. Now you've got a few seeds left in your hand. These seeds are glowing. They're full of light, full of life energy. They're begging you to put them into the soil. But you know that when you put these into the soil, they're going to need your attention. They're going to need your focus. They're going to need you to water them and tend to them. Make sure they're growing. So be very careful about which ones you pick out. Which ones do you have the attention span to look after? Maybe you pick one, maybe you pick two or three. You know what you need to manifest, but you also know which manifestations you have the energy to tend to. Go ahead and pick those seeds out of the palm of your hand and put the other ones back. You can plant those on another day. Take the ones that are important to you and bend down to the ground and tuck them into that soil, that rich, fertile soil, waiting for you, ready for you. And know that as you put them in, Mother Earth is going to care for them as well. Spirit is going to care for them as well. You do not have to do this on your own. You only have to decide what needs to be planted and to water it with your thoughts, with your affirmations, with your positive focus. Everything else we leave up to the universe, we leave up to Mother Nature, we leave up to the soil and the sun. So go ahead and plant those there, knowing that they will grow, knowing that they are energized by you and by the universe. And leave them there, gently coming back to the thoughts about them throughout the week. That is how you water them. Positive thoughts and affirmations throughout the week. All right. And when you feel as if those seeds are properly in place and that you've done your part, go ahead and step back from those seeds, open your eyes and come back to the room. Know that you have done what you need to do to focus on what you need to focus on. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your time with me this past hour, for allowing yourself to be activated, to be focused in, and for receiving all of these messages. And remember, this is your life. You get to manifest it any fucking way you want. You don't have to take my advice, but take somebody's advice, take spirit's advice, take your own internal advice. But take this information and use it to manifest your life, to move into action like the cards gave us suggestions to do, and to begin creating and manifesting your life on your terms. All right. Thank you all so much, and I will see you back here next week.